I want to be having sex with 10 different creatures. I haven't told anyone about this, but the music that I listen to while I run is the Skyrim soundtrack. It just feels so good. Hello and welcome to Aravis's Q&A, where I answer your burning questions for me. I'm also a little bit sick. I had like a throat infection, so I'm still getting over it, so my voice is kind of a bit flunked. First question, how tall are you? I am 172 centimeters, and I just Googled it, and that is 5.6 foot, 5'6" foot. Are you married or have a boyfriend? I am not married. I have a partner. I'm polyamorous. What initially attracted me to fantasy? Well, I feel like I'm just born into it. I grew up watching my siblings play Morrowind, Oblivion, and then Skyrim. I just watched them play for hours. And I think that really instilled in me this love for fantasy and exploration, and something about it reminds me of my childhood, like dressing up and painting my body and the whole process. I feel like it's really an embodiment of this inner child that's coming out to play and express herself, combined with the mature adult who's feeling sexy and wants to pleasure herself. What's the biggest cock or toy you've ever fucked or hope to fuck one day? I think 8 inches is the biggest I've taken so far. And I like that size. It fills me. It fills me. It fills me really nicely. Especially the fantasy dildo that I just had sex with. It's got so many different ridges, and the girth changes. It goes skinny and then wide and then skinny again. It's so delicious. What's your favorite fantasy fiction trope? My favorite trope is the dark, long-haired, mysterious, brooding love interest. Gets me every time. What other ways do you explore the fantasy medieval genre outside of Fansly? Well, I don't know if you can see behind me, but I decorated my whole room to be like a elven cave, and I built this big structure back there. See this? This is a bundle of vines that I found on the side of the road, and I weaved them all together and created this vine that twirls around my room. And I love it. It makes me feel like I'm in a fairy tale. I play tabletop RPGs. Currently I'm playing Wanderhome. I also play Skyrim. I read fantasy novels, currently halfway through The Wise Man's Fear. Oh, you know what I do? I haven't told anyone about this, but the music that I listen to while I run is the Skyrim soundtrack. Yeah, it just feels so good. It makes the run feel so magical. You should give it a go if you do that. Any other fantasies you wish you could explore? Do you want to fuck a hot orc or anything? Yes, I do want to fuck a hot orc, and I keep having this fantasy about me going to a LARP and being a prostitute in a tavern, an elf prostitute, and fucking all of the brawny barbarians and orcs and big hunky and then also the delicious elves, the slender tall elves. Not saying they all look this way, but classically speaking they look this way. And I want them to give me a gold piece, and then I'll go fuck them go upstairs in the tavern and fuck them. I also have a fantasy to be in a fantasy gangbang. I want to be having sex with 10 different creatures all around me, orcs. and barbarians and elves. Do I get off on partners in costume? Yes, I do. I really do. What are your favorite fantasy worlds that already exist? Studio Ghibli films, Lord of the Rings, Skyrim, and my dreams. What did you think about the importance of plots in NSFW videos? Great question. A plot gets me into like a fantasy state of mind. Like I'm able to imagine myself more in that dynamic. And that's what really gets me off and is like a really big key to my horny switch is fantasizing about things, like fantasizing about different situations, different power dynamics, and story, like the background of these characters that are interacting with each other. This all for me is like all pretty essential pieces of the puzzle. For example, when I'm fucking a dildo, I'm imagining like so many things. Do you go to any conventions? I don't think I've gone to any conventions before, and I would love to. Yeah, I guess I just don't really know anything about them, or like where to go to find out information, or what kind of conventions there even are. Like I just have no idea about that world, but it would be really cool to go, I think. All I know is that people dress up and go. If you have any more info about conventions, let me know. I'm curious about them. Like, my challenge is trying to release quality content. Like, I want to make as many cinematic films as possible. Ideally, I would just be making beautiful cinematic films. But I also want to keep releasing enough content. Like if I were to focus on just making like this specific type of film, you'd probably get one film a month, if that, because they take so long to make. Like there's so many different aspects to think about, like the lighting, color grading, editing, everything. So what I try to do is I also try to have stuff that's easier for me to make, that I love to do, that I can just give you guys like every week. And then when I have free time in my weeks, I edit the stuff that I really like, the eco-eroticas that I put a lot of like love and effort into, and have been shaping for a while. So yeah, in short, I love what I do. It's the best job I've ever had in my whole life. Yeah, I wouldn't trade it. And I hope you stick around, and I hope you enjoyed this video, getting to know me a little bit and my passion for this kind of stuff. And yeah, bye.